finally, we're back. Well, I am back, and now, finally, after 10 million bajillion years, Dre has come to join us.
Yay. I am here.
Indeed, you are. And think fast, because here comes the share window.
Okay.
Okay, so last time on Terra's stream, he did a whole bunch of stupid corruptions as he awaited for Dre's return. But he never did, so he took a 10-minute break, and then Dre finally came. The end.
Yay.
But now we have the true final boss of the internet here.
Good.
We have Blood Whistle. Hear its cry. Okay, I gotta try to remember that I do have webcam in front of me.
Oh yeah, you got that up.
Yes, I do, and the thing all fucked up again. It's because it doesn't keep the configuration for some reason.
On. Go chill.
Okay, there we go. That's my face.
Your face.
Oh, it's only one side of my face when I'm looking a particular way. Especially when I'm looking like at the camera. It's just like I got one side that's literally just like darkens. It's great.
Yeah.
So anyways, to the one person who is actually here, who I'm pretty certain that's you, Coconut. Oh, apparently it's 2 now. And it was 3 for a moment. What?
Who are active? Who is living right now?
Who is live? Who is life? That is the question.
To live or not to live, that is.
But regardless of who is live, and I just realized I forgot to not capture mouse cursor here.
Good job. When was I listening to music on my phone? I never did.
So then, regardless of who is living and who is not, we are going to begin the reading, and just making sure you can see the screen share, correct?
What?
Dre, yes. You can see the screen share?
Yes, I can see the screen share. I just lost my train of thought for a second.
Okay. Hello, Woofle.
Hi, Wolf. Waffle.
Hoi, I'm 10! Sorry. Every time I say
Hey,
hoi.
what?
Don't worry.
Hush.
Don't worry about it. I feel like I should do like a YouTube series where I read stuff in different people's voices.
Jeez. I don't know. Yeah, probably do so. Invite Amy, if that's the case.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Bean, you finally arrived. You missed some stupid corruptions as I was passing the time, so you actually, but absolutely no creepypasta has really been read. So.
All right. Hi, Bean. And I think my.
So now for real, without further ado, here we go. Blood Whistle.
All right.
Hear its cry.
All right. Oh shoot! Hold on. Well, actually, go on. My mom's calling me.
Okay. Rip. High background dread. Hey Tara, have you read 1999? No, I haven't. But today we are going to read Blood Whistle, and hold on, let me just highlight a very special thing about this. Just very special thing. Notice something that you know, might maybe, you know. That's the length of this stupid creepypasta. That's the length right there. 7,010 words.
I am back.
7,010. That's how many words. Welcome back.
Wait, that many?
Yes. I
Oh.
wanted to just show that really quickly before I actually got started with this. Okay. So with that said,
Alright.
Blood Whistle. Hear its cry. Forward. This is the recorded blog of a college student who is playing a modified version of Super Mario Bros. 3 on his computer. Shortly after submitting the last entry, he committed suicide in his dorm room. We're just gonna go there. We're just gonna go there. Just no. This went 0 to 5 billion in like literally 2 sentences. I literally only read 2 seconds, 2 sentences of this, and we already have a modified game, which is obviously going to be the harbinger of all doom and the devil's advocate always, and suicide and death.
It always involves.
So let's get right into the Blood Whistle.
Bleed will win. Let's go.
June 5th, 2012. A friend of mine recently sent me what he claimed. Okay, so I'm gonna. You know what? Nah, I was gonna say do a Gary voice, but eventually he's gonna get like. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but pretty much it won't be. It won't be like Gary-like. I would have done Gary, but it's like it'll only work for like the first 2. Smell you later.
Oh god.
Smell you later. Yeah, I'm Gary. I don't know how to do his voice. Ah.
Smell you later.
I remember I did that once with Prince Peasley's voice on a playthrough that I was doing on stream of Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. It was great.
Good.
Anyways, so I think I'm just gonna do a randomly eloquent voice, because then it's gonna get like really bad afterwards. A friend of mine recently sent me what he claims to be a scary Super Mario Bros. 3 hack that he wanted me to try out because he didn't have the courage. I started this blog randomly to record my progress through the game. He got this from a site that's no longer active, and I've seen some pretty scary occurrences with emulator games before. Just look at Ben. I don't want to sound like an idiot, but Ben was a console thing, right? I don't remember Ben being emulator.
Yeah, he was a console thing. He came from a, what was it? Someone bought a cartridge and.
That's fine. That's all I needed to know. Okay, so this guy's just talking out of his ass. Great. First 2 seconds and we got this. I love how I'm treating this like this is the first time I've ever read it, but it's just like it's that freaking stupid. You just naturally forget it.
Yes.
All of that aside, however, there was something definitely off about this ROM. And you could tell this just from the title, which literally anyone can go and edit.
True.
Your friend might have edited it for all we know. Its title was SMB3, BW. Black and white. Anyhow, I won't play any today, as I'm quite busy with college work and such. But I will definitely start tomorrow. Next day, June 6, 2012. I played some of the game today. Obviously, my friend was misinformed, as I have played all the way through 1-3. That's 3, count them, 3 whole levels.
Great.
And I've found nothing irregular. All of the sprites, levels, and sounds didn't have a fluke to their name. Wait, a secret. Wait, what? A secret what? Are you like typing these blogs with Dragon Dictation as you're playing these games?
Maybe.
What the? How do you do that? I wish to attain your skill of real-time typing.
It's simple. So
That must be how you have to unlock it. I swear, you guys, I'll find the warp whistle tomorrow and see what creepy secrets this game has to hide. Look for tomorrow's post, it won't disappoint. Maybe this will explain what the BW in this title stands for. Let me guess. The very next entry, BW is gonna be given an actual name in like the first 3 sentences. I'm ready for it.
ready.
June 7th, 2012. I wish I hadn't unlocked the secret. Okay, here we go. Here comes the emo. I wish I hadn't unlocked that secret. This game would be the pain of my existence. I'll try as best as I can to explain what happened and what will certainly entail. Okay, so I was wrong about the 3 sentences in, but I don't know if any of you will believe me, but this sick mockery of one of my childhood favorites must be exploited and never be seen in the eye by the eyes of any other breathing man on God's green earth. And Todd, what I'll call my friend for the sake of privacy and possibly security. Do not send that link to anyone else. You'll see why below. Okay, so I would just like to note that I am not going to continue that voice, because it legitimately kills throats everywhere. But you can just imagine that voice for the rest of this entire fucking blog. Hold on, let me get all this here. For all 6664 words. I couldn't make that up if I tried. I literally just from a random fucking point, from a random ass point, I can't even, like, this was just a fucking accident. But I'm not even joking. I'm actually like getting the screen cap to show you.
Beautiful. That's gotta be beautiful.
Six, 4. That's it. Satan did this. He's the murderer. Take the handcuffs. Get all the crucifixes ready. I don't even fucking know. Throw holy water at the number. I would, but I don't want to mess up this webcam. Number of the East. Sorry, I meant beast. I'm new at this. Number of the Weast.
Good job.
Yes, good. Number of the Weast.
The Weast.
I seriously can't make this up. This is just beautiful. Okay, moving on though. I entered the castle stage, knowing its only secret was the warp. Wait, you did the castle one? Why? The 1-3 one is like actually faster to do. I mean, they're both pretty fast, but why the castle one first? Knowing its only secret was the warp whistle, I disposed of a dry bones before donning a raccoon tail. With a running start, I was flying above the stage until I hit the secret area. My whole life before— oh god!
Oh jeez.
Oh god! Here we go. Oh boy. Okay.
Where's you guys stuff here?
Hold on, I need to cue some music. I need to cue some very appropriate music for this scene.
Get some fitting music.
Hold on, I got this. I'm ready.
Get the most fitting one you can.
Okay, I think, is this it? Here we go. Okay. My whole life before I hit up on my arrow keypad was completely different. I was normal. I was happy. I was normal. I could wake up in the morning recognizing my own reflection, being absolute about my safety. Now, it's all lies. All lies! I know that as of what happened today, my life will become an infernal hell, in which every day will be a futile struggle to retain my own sanity. After finishing this wretched collage of electronic dejection, I will embrace death like a long-lost lover, with open arms. Now to get on with what had come to pass. I can't take this fucking seriously. You're saying all these eloquent shit and all this poetic bullshit because of a fucking ROM hack. I seriously can't. I can't.
He can't handle it.
Jesus.
Folks, he can't handle this.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh Jesus, I couldn't even, if you noticed, I couldn't even keep a straight face as I was like acting out that beautiful scene. Like, I just can't act it out knowing that the underlying factor of all of this is a fucking ROM hack. Just, Christ. Oh my gosh. By the way, to all you guys who are currently in here, because I see 4 viewers, can you guys please give me your honest opinion? Should I monetize these streams? Because I've noticed that these streams are actually getting a somewhat consistent viewer base, and I do have monetization already on my channel, but not on these streams. And I'm wondering if that's actually going to be a severe detriment to the enjoyability of these streams, or if it's actually something I should maybe look into getting. But that's something to be answered individually. So no, like I'm gonna continue doing the streams regardless. What's gonna be different is that I'm gonna get monetization on them, and there's gonna be a little bit of ad revenue coming through because of the consistent viewer base. But anyways, you guys can answer that when you get the question and when you make your own decision. For now, I'm gonna continue this. The blocks that lined the wall were gloomy, albeit polished obsidian black. Mario's skin now had a grayish tint to it, but that wasn't what was wrong with that picture. The music was a sped up version of the normal bonus room theme. Hold on, actually, I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen to that because I actually don't even really know how that sounded. How that sounds. SMB3 bonus room. Music extended.
We actually can.
Okay.
Speed.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so the bonus room, regular one, isn't there, so I'm just gonna take the Super Mario Advance 4 one. Oh,
Okay.
what the fuck is that? That's not the bonus room. What? What in the world? This is not at all the bonus room theme. What the fuck is that?
I can't even
Maybe it
hear
is. Maybe it is on the thing, but maybe it is on the advanced version. But okay, not music box. Nominee Fortress, King Koopa Falls, Airship 1-Up, World Clear, World 8, World 8, World 8, World 8, World 6, Underwater, Underwater, Underground, The Sky, Starman, Spade Puzzle, Pipe Maze. Pick a box. Here we go.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
And oh yeah, play speed's here. This is supposed to be scary. I know you can't hear Odra, but oh Jesus. I have it on 2 times speed.
Good.
Alright, that's... But just like... This is like weird Russian music when it's 2 times speed. I love it.
Perfect. Good.
A plus me. Good job. Mario fell when the bricks under him unexpectedly turned into capital. It sounds like a drug trip. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, let's move on here. Toad's skull was cracked open and profusely bleeding, spilling blood onto the floor and making the room slippery, like an ice stage. Last I checked, that wasn't really a main feature of blood. But hey, what do I know? Last I checked, I haven't flooded my room with blood and tried to slide around in it.
Mm-hmm.
So what the fuck do I know? His mouth was also agape and spewing blood onto the floor. Ow.
Uh-huh.
No, sorry, just my finger really hurts. I don't know why. The blood had an eerie, reflective quality that should. Here's always the kicker for all these haunted game stories. Should have been graphically impossible for an 8-bit game, like Mario 3. All this graphic imagery in a NES ROM hack. Yes, indeed. I walked up to him to see what it is that he might say. By the way, fun fact, in Mario Bros. 3, you do not need to walk up to the Toad to have him say what he says. Just throwing that out there. What he had to offer is this. Blood whistle. Hear its cry. I then ran towards the chest to see its contents. The chest was drenched in reflective, realistic blood of the same type emanated from the... Oh my god, why? From the orifices and exposed cranium of the poor little mushroom-headed fellow. No, not the poor mushroom-headed fellow. The fucking asshole who deserves this shit, most likely.
Yes.
Pressing onward, I ran through it to discover its dark secret. Its twisted surprise. I wasn't prepared for the following events. Oh, trust me, buddy. None of us are. Even though you literally fucking, like, put every single goddamn foreshadowing into this grandiose event. Even though literally it's been more like, here, this is what's gonna happen. Force feed, force feed, force feed, force feed. Everywhere force feed. A blood-soaked warp whistle ominously rose from what I now believe to be the deepest crevice of hell. It blipped twice as the normal whistle would. That, my fellow reader, was the only normality of what I have played today. I played a deep tune that I can't get out of my head as I write this. The whistle descended, violently striking Mario in the chest. He unleashed a blood-curdling scream as it went into his back and out of his chest. This cry wasn't 8-bit at all. It wasn't even cartoonesque. It was a sound of... Oh, wait. Is this gonna be another sad violin moment? Hold on.
Play it on the world's smallest violin.
Nope, not quite, not yet. His expression, it was a sound of unfiltered anguish, of utter agony. His expression reflected the same. To end my experience on this perverse version of something I once loved, Mario was transported to the warp zone of the blood whistle. How the fuck is this all happening on a NES game, though? Your guess is as good as mine, Woofle. I call it this because it had only the cookie-cutter outline of the quaint island. The water consisted solely of the same blood aforementioned in my encounter with the whistle. Corpses of Koopas and other enemies of Mario were scattered afloat near the shores, while menacing eyes glared at me between the waves, surfacing just to cast their evil glance at Mario, or me. I can't be sure at this point. Either they're looking at Mario or they're looking at you. They can't be,
either one.
unless those eyes just all have freaking lazy eye. They can't be looking at both you and Mario at the same fucking time.
Probably.
All of the worlds were indicated by their respective numbers, and all of the dots were crimson. At that point, I noticed yet another abnormality, this time concerning the dot for World 8. Beside it... Oh, boy. Okay, I just can't. This is... Jesus. Beside it were two 8-bit patches of fire that twisted and contorted in place. You mean kind of like the blue flames that are in the World 8 world map? Maybe?
Maybe.
Without me pressing any buttons, the whistle stabbed Mario in the ribs. Wasn't it already literally stabbed completely through his motherfucking torso? Hey.
I think so, yeah.
No, I mean, like, the hour and a half.
Yeah. I know. I know, I'm just doing a reading.
No, but we gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Alright? And remember, your mom's gonna wake you up.
I know.
Alright?
I'm not even close to done. That's the sad part about this. Why is this so fucking long? The fire is literally the most normal thing in this story. Yes. Yes, it is.
True.
Okay. But yeah, didn't it already get stabbed through his torso? But nope, we're just gonna stab him again because that's edgy. This cued him to move to the world 2 dot. Oh, okay, yeah, the dot for World 2. Refusing to pay any further attention to the horrors that surely await in the distorted desert. I saved the game and quit. I have played more than enough of my fill for today. I guess that I figured out the acronym for the raw med blood whistle the hard way.
on.
Yo, Woofle, the fact is you're so right. This is gonna, like, turn... What?
No, just because when you say reading, what do you mean?
I'm literally reading something.
You're
Like a
reading,
story. A really, really bad story.
And you're recording it, or?
Yeah,
You're recording it, or you're broadcasting it?
broadcasting it, but yeah.
Okay, how long have you been on
I know I was waiting for a long time, so I mean I didn't start too long ago.
You're gonna start wrapping it up, right?
Yeah. The fact is, Woofle, you're actually like so right. This is gonna turn into like some strange shade of BDSM or something. That's the scary part. Anyways, despite the horrors that plague this abomination, I will continue to subject myself to this suffering for the sake of all of you. Well, also for mine. It'll help me keep track of the oh wait, no, it's only gonna be one section, so I'm not the sad violin music isn't gonna even be worth it. However, I do want to at least prep it again. So let me go ahead here. Let me go ahead here and get this all set up. No, I'm just gonna make this very small so I can move this up. You better be spooked, Woofle. This is all of the spook. Okay.
So much spook right now.
Holy shit, I got 5 people in here. It's pretty good stuff for literally 1:20 in the fucking morning. Oh my god.
Really? Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah. It'll help me keep track of the days, and maybe this desperate attempt to cling to my stable frame of mind won't prove to be in total vain. Oh god. Ow the edge.
Ow the edge.
Ow the edge. Okay. There are 5,000 people that have followed this blog in the 2 days that it's been up. Dude, seriously? What the hell is your subscription bot and view bot? And can I have that bot too? Like, holy shit. This is literally the like 3rd day and it's like you have that many people? Holy shit. They can't all be real people. After this pointedly interesting post, I'm hoping to have some more. For those of you following my posts, and read tomorrow's and share with your friends, I need you to expose this stark luridness of this shell of something I once knew and loved. June 8th, 2012. Oh boy, I think it's ready. I think this is it.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I did it. I managed to clench the fickle fibers of my perception of reality long enough to play through World 2. I have come to the conclusion that whoever made this is completely and utterly deranged. There's been a rusted gear or a broken spring in the mechanics of their sadistic mind. Their only purpose in creating this mod was to mentally and psychologically flagellate the naive soul poor enough to take the bait of its mysterious origin. Well, I'm certainly naive enough to fall into that category. I digress to the experience. I find myself asking how I could have missed major things like this yesterday when I saved the game in this world. Wait, wasn't he in World 8 yesterday? Why the hell is he in World 2? No, he didn't go to World 8. He just pointed out that the World 8 dot had like 2 things of fire around it. But the actual recorder, apparently this fucking possessed bloody recorder. This feels like it has to be some strange fetish. Like you have a recorder, you have a possessed recorder piercing you. That is a naivete. That's idiocy.
Gosh.
Wow. Fucking savage right now. Oh my god.
Gosh.
Okay, but yeah, I find myself asking how I could have Music fetish, yes. It's music possession music possession penetration fetish. Torturing fat Italian men using a music instrument. Dude, that's hot. God damn it.
Yeah.
This stream has devolved into fetish. Into fetish tube. That is what the stream is.
So much better.
Okay, but yeah, I
What?
find myself asking how I could have missed major things like this yesterday when I saved the game in this world. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Blood of the same texture from before was just as splattered across lube tube. Oh my god. Yes. Were splattered across the desert sands as sand itself was. Solitary eyes watched me from the pyramids, pentagrams, and other satanic symbols. I'm so glad you're being precise. Were
Thank gosh.
also infrequent in the environment. Could this hack be the work of the
Oh jeez.
the work of the Illuminati? The Illuminati. Okay.
So obvious.
Okay, I'm fucking done. Okay,
Oh,
enough pondering. I need to finish this grim tale. Skeletons of Koopas littered the bleak landscape, as was already mentioned. So pretty much dry bones, right? Isn't that what the stars are, though? They're upside down pentagrams, yes.
True.
Skeletons of Koopas littered the bleak landscape. There was a distinct disturbance with Mario's appearance, though. You mean like he wasn't already distinct with the whole like his skin is fucking gray that you said yesterday? He looked starved and parched, as one would typically look after a few days in the desert. Bro, what? A few days? Motherfucker doesn't even know how to extract water from a freaking cactus. Like, are you serious? What, were you just like dropped from a fucking helicopter with literally like just stark naked into the desert? Then maybe you'd be right. What? If you were even mildly prepared with anything, there's no way you would be that freaking ridiculously bad after a couple of days. You'd be thirsty for sure, but there's a difference between thirst and parched. But anyways, I am digressing myself. Sorry, got a little phlegm.
It's okay. It's okay. We forgive you.
Mario then moved into the 2-1 block without my command, and the music began to play shortly after. This was a reversed version of the overworld theme. Okay, what the fuck? Reversing shit does not make it scary, okay? You know what's funny? I actually find like the whole Song of Healing, which is literally the Song of Healing reversed. I actually find it more soothing than the Song of Healing. I don't know what it is. It's just I mean, I don't know, just something about it feels so much more soothing than even the original Song of Healing. Let me see if there even is. Okay, SMB 3
please.
Overworld theme reverse. Oh my god, I think I found it.
I don't even know what's funny.
Yes, speed it up too. Okay, hold on.
Oh jeez, you can always do that on
Oh my god, help me.
Outer City. Outer City. Oh, you're doing that? Now?
1.5 speed and reversed. Oh Jesus. I can't. It sounds so stupid.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Whispers and other paranormal phenomena could be heard playing in harmony with the music, saying cryptic things. After about a minute, I began to record the sound. I'll upload it as soon as possible. Let me guess, it hasn't been uploaded yet. But I know I definitely can't do it today. One of the most distinct things I kept hearing was, "Let the whistle guide you," and "The instrument of blood plays the sweetest tune." This creeped me out, needless to say, but this of all things wouldn't prevent me from playing out the remainder of this game.
Gotcha.
The stage itself was very scary. The sky was grayish blue, accompanied by an almost white sun. The colors weren't bright or cheery in the slightest. The pyramid blocks were faded and cracked, and the wooden blocks were obviously rotting. Mario's sprite was visibly starving and pleading for thirst. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, alright. The fire creatures were fixedly staring at me like a shark. I can't. This fucking music, man. Stares at a school of fish, seeming to know who their next meal was. The neutral expressions of the Koopas had changed into ones of converged disgust and loath. I had obtained the raccoon by now. The raccoon. Not the raccoon tail, the raccoon. I think this is just literally all of the music. Yeah. Oh my god. The underwater.
Underwater. Wait, oh, wait.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the. I'm gonna go back to the two overworlds. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah. So I ran along the pipe-looking platform and took off. What the fuck? Didn't he get a fucking instrument stabbed through him? Nah, bruh. That's all in the past, like 20 minutes ago. Don't worry about it. Did he get his fucking instrument stabbed through him yesterday? I flew for a little while, which was nice. Mario's face changed as well, being the normal happy smile you usually see throughout the entire game. He doesn't have a fucking smile.
Not really, no. He just...
I relished in the few moments of happiness I saw from this game. These moments were mercilessly ended within the course of a few seconds. The sky flashed a gloomy glack before the blood whistle came and impaled the poor plumber yet again. Mario fell, his corpulent figure... Wait, okay, so apparently it was off. And now it's back in.
Oh, then.
His corpulent figure going limp until he hit the ground with a thump that I swore I could feel. He was miraculously alive, his body twitching in a feeble attempt to rise. A fire creature jumped on Mario, who was now pinned to the ground and screaming in pain. His scream was bitterly realistic. It reeked of such ineffable pain. It hurts me now to describe the sheer degree of torture this character was put through. There he was, burning and seething in pain, and there I sat, completely powerless. Actually, you have all the power in the world. It's called turn off the fucking emulator.
Wait, would you do that? Is that simple?
Nah, too difficult, man. Too lazy. Forced to watch what I thought was the end of his trials on World 2. I was so wrong. Okay, wait. Okay, we're done. Okay, so the level select came into view, whistled through black. Mario was transported to one of the pyramid levels. When the level started, the background was an egregious smoke-filled black. Bursts of lightning filled the sky with illumination. Winged demons in flight were visible upon these strikes. And also in the skies glowed stagnantly lit pentagrams and 666. Way to be fucking subtle. Mario was being carried by two of Bowser's sons up one of the game's pyramid structures. However, this particular structure was vastly different than the other ones. The bricks were cracked and faded with age.
Uh-huh.
The edges were jagged, with dried blood caked What? The edges were jagged with dried blood caked each block. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yeah, that is right. Nothing but a heavy drum beat and the sounds of thunder played in the background. The thunder didn't play in unison with lightning, as happens in most games. There was an eerily realistic pause between the flare of lightning and the boom of thunder. As the top of the structure was reached, I saw the worst thing yet. Bowser towered above everyone else, intimidating and terrible. Below stood 4 of his sons, 2 of which had carried Mario. Morden, Iggy, Ray, and Von Koopa. Not Ludwig Von Koopa, just Von Koopa.
Who can forget Von Koopa?
Who the fuck is Von Koopa? God damn it. I wonder if Bean's even still here or if he just died from the stupid. I wouldn't be shocked. I love how my viewers keep like dipping and then reappearing. Why is Bowser in World 2? Why isn't he? Above the entire scene were the words blood, whistle, in bright red neon letters. Once again, real subtle there. Von Koopa is a fan and Koopaling. Oh my god, Braun, you've shown up. You don't know what you've gotten yourself into.
You've gotten yourself into some good stuff.
I actually didn't even link him to it because I didn't think he would care about what this was about. But hey, what do I know? Okay, Bowser's face had to have been 10 times more evil than I had ever seen it. Then THEN. His green shell was cracked, and his white spines had been dipped in blood. Just dipped, just like the little edges of the spikes. Ew, don't review Mario fanfiction. That's literally the worst. Dude, this is some BDSM shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm totally into this, my god. Good. Okay. Blood was fresh on his teeth, also, as his serpentine tongue licked them, making clear his intentions on what to do with Mario after he had disposed of him. See, he takes his gigantic dino stick, and he just plunges it straight in, just like the recorder.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god, I'm just as bad as this fucking fanfiction.
Oh god. Good job.
I'm just as bad.
Oh jeez.
I'm sorry. That was way too easy to do. Oh my god. Yo, Star. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. I can't. I'm gonna try not to faint again. I'm gonna try not to pass out of oxygen deprivation. Please. Also, Woofle is right. You missed the King Koopa splooge. This is Blood Whistle, one of the worst creepypastas I have ever read, and it is 7,000 words long.
7,000.
Also, yes. Also, by the way, yes. This is my face. This is what I look like.
Oh, wait. Have I seen your face?
Of course you have.
A mustache. You got a mustache there.
Of course you have, but I don't believe Star had yet, unless he had happened to see my worst one I ever heard. This should be an audiobook. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Right next to Super Smash Brothers. I'm gonna do both of those. Michonne from God and Blood Whistle. I need to do those two and make them audiobooks. Yeah, I got the mustache game.
Yeah, you're rocking it. Like, holy crap.
Okay, all right, let's try to move on here because I still have way too much. It was then I came to a dooming realization. Mario can't die. The game won't let him. However many things are thrown at him, in however many ways he is brutally maimed, mortality will not escape him. Okay, I knew it. This is BDSM in disguise. There's no way this is a serious. There's no way this is a serious fucking creepypasta. This is BDSM. This is
Sure.
this is literally BDSM in disguise.
Possibilities.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh,
For a
gosh.
time, that is, he will continue to be sustained by whatever dark force or sick mind that drives the rest of these occurrences to passing until the game's eventual end, in which he will ruefully and painfully perish. Now that that has been said, to continue today's experience. Ah!
Yay! Yay!
Let's go over the numerous things thrown at Mario. Bowser's dick. A flute.
Hey.
Another flute.
Goodness.
And
Oh,
another
God.
one. And another one. Have you heard of the Retributionists? I'm gonna look this up right now. The Retributionists.
What?
Oh my.
What?
This is a love affair movie? What the fuck? Inspired by a true story that occurred in Nuremberg, Germany in 1946 when 1,900 German prisoners of war were poisoned by arsenic-laced bread, playwright Daniel Goldfarb has spun an intriguing revenge fantasy in The Retributionists, now at Playwrights Horizons. Oh wait, no, that's not it. And nonetheless, the play feels as if it needed another draft before going into production. There are great scenes. Bye, Coco. Nice having you around.
Bye. See ya.
Good night.
See ya.
Retribution.fm? Oh, boy. I hope you're not freaking sending me onto a spam site. God damn it, bro! I mean, it's exactly this. Welcome. Once upon a time, we did nothing but review bad fan fiction. Now we're branching out. So have some fun poking around the site. And as always, be sure to take a double dose of Fucatol and stay a while. We'll try to make it as painless as possible.
Of course.
Oh my god.
Of course.
My family.
Oh, jeez.
My family.
The
This is my family. I must go to my people. Oh my god.
Go to them.
I must join my people. This is beautiful.
They need you.
This is fucking beautiful.
Pretty sure.
Oh my god, I'll be sure to keep this in mind because I'm actually genuinely curious.
Good job.
Okay, alright, here we go. Suddenly, here we go with the fanfiction again. Von Koopa produced a dagger. It gleamed with uncanny realism in the light of the blood whistle sign that loomed above.
See?
After a brief pause, he began to slice Mario's chest open. Mario again brayed that fearful cry, a cry that implied he would die, only to ensure torture to 10 times the magnitude. Tears streamed down his face as Vaughn removed removed his heart, still pumping. He handed it to Bowser, who ate it with a crushing chomp. Bruh, this isn't scary. The fucking Mayans did this. I'm sorry, not the Mayans. Wait, was it the Mayans? Fuck, I can't remember which. I can't remember which large native group in the Americas did that. Fuck. I want to say it's the Mayans, but I could be wrong. Well, pretty much, natives have done this forever. So, had done this, I should say. Like, forever ago. This isn't scary. It's unnerving a little bit, but it's not scary. You learn about this in freaking... You learn about this before college, dude.
True.
Nah, Wooful. This time he got sliced in the chest. All of this audio is clearly heard in 2020 audio in a NES ROM hack. Yes. We must never forget that that is indeed what it is. His sons laughed as he did this, blood flowing from Mario's exposed abdomen. With a bark from their twisted father, the sons shamelessly began to regurgitate and tear apart what was open. As they were doing this, Mario slowly turned his head towards me and uttered a single question through his tears and blood. Why? Why indeed? You have all the power in the fucking world to stop this, but you insist on continuing. And this dark force is what you fucking blame it on. This is about as stupid a claim as the Undertale fans saying Kara created the fucking genocide run. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. You, the player, are the one who fucking starts it. You, the player, are the one who fucking goes all the way until the very, very end.
True that.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a stupid person who pretends to be a reviewer sometimes.
Same, actually. No, not really.
I myself asked the very same question. Why are you asking this question? You have the power. Why would they treat him as an animal, if not less, for their amusement? Why would someone initiate the genesis of such a horrid contraption? A contraption in which life and death have no meaning and are manipulates. A contraption in which concepts such as morals, remorse, and mercy are completely foreign. It makes me shudder to think that there is someone sick enough out there to put a character through this kind of unbearable hell just to sit back and laugh. Okay, buddy, I know I'm a fucking exception because pretty much everyone here knows my insanity, that is my Kirby fanaticism, but the average person doesn't act that way about a random character. That's just not how they act. They don't suddenly see the character get hurt and then it's just like, oh, shit, it's like I'm dealing with it. Oh my god, why did they have to deal with such torture? It's like, really? If people acted like that with actual human beings who got harmed, I'm pretty damn certain we would not be living in such a fucked up world right now.
True. Very true. Holy heck.
Now you are playing with power, except someone here doesn't know how to close a damn emulator despite having the power. Yes, indeed true. Braun, well, that's actually more theory to my knowledge, which is actually a theory that I can agree upon. My theory, the theory that I was talking about is the players actually going and blaming Kara for the genocide run. That's not how that shit works. Okay? You don't throw that shit on the fictional character. Buddy, you are the one who's fucking doing that. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Alright.
It makes me absolutely sick to my core. Oh, that reminds me of another thing. You're probably wondering as to why I complacently talk about Mario as if he's a human being. Yes, the Genesis run. Yes, gotta go fest. A human who suffers pain, sorrow, depression, starvation, and thirst like the rest of us. A human who is also capable of feeling happiness, remorse, goodwill, and love like anyone else. I just felt deja vu, but it was only the first part of the sentence. It's because I am thoroughly convinced that he is. Please, don't stop following this blog because you think I'm insane. That will come later. Buddy, I think the only reason people would be following this blog, if this were a real blog, is because of the fact that you're fucking insane. Just saying, no, you're not gonna lose followers because of that. There is no, as my dad always says, there is no such thing as bad attention. There is no such thing as bad recognition. I believe without a shadow of a doubt that inside this game is a character with a complex range of emotions, someone who feels like you and me. But it's just a game, right? It's just a contrived mixture of code and data put together to present words and images, correct? Wrong. You're gonna fucking disprove fact? Really? I know with everything inside of me that Mario has to be alive. I have seen him truly happy and truly sad because characters could possibly never be coded to say that. Publicity. Thank you. Thank you for the correct word. I was trying to think of it and I knew I wasn't saying it. Thank you. But yes, there is no such thing as bad publicity. Game theory sets is actually mess. Get that shit out of here.
Right.
Oh jeez, get that shit out of here. Sans? Who is this Ness?
Oh, jeez.
Who is this Ness that people speak of, and why are people saying that you are a ripoff of Ness? Papyrus the Skeletor. And he tries. Sorry.
He tried.
I had to.
And he tried.
Gay theory. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, I need to continue because we're still on page 6 of 17. God damn. I know with everything inside of me that Mario has to be alive. I see him truly happy and truly sad, and at one point I may even see him truly angry. He feels like any other being, living human, breathing human being, which is a part of games in order to make, it seem more realistic in an otherwise rather fantasy world. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know how something so human could rise from something so truly inhuman. Because that's what can actually make things scary. Because if everything, including the main character, was just heartless, buddy, there's no horror in that. Everyone's heartless. Everyone's out to get each other. There's nothing horror-filled about that. So you can see Mario breathe in the NES ROM hack. Yes. Yes, he can. Seems legit.
Legit.
A character with a soul seemed completely impossible to me before I played this hack. Buddy, you have not played a fucking game with a plot. If you really think that. Fucking Kirby in the cutscenes of the Kirby games has more fucking realistic emotion than you've placed in this fucking story. I now have a goal with this game, to keep this poor creature safe. And you know how you fucking do that, right? Do you understand how you fucking do that? You just click the big red X on the emulator and never play it again. Burn the fucking ROM. That's how you save him. I suppose I now know the real truth. The truth. I know the truth.
You know the truth.
Oh my gosh. Freaking I'm relapsing into my speech therapy errors. Click save state 0. Yes, that too. Same place, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Same place, same time. Yes, Wooful, and now close it. June 9th, 2012. It's me again. I had a horrible range of nightmares last night that are a direct result of playing this game. You can't handle the truth. No, you can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth, okay? I'm probably gonna get sued for defamation of character by a black person.
Sure. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sue you.
That are direct result of playing this game. Some really weird stuff also went down. Before I get into today's gameplay, I'll have to go through them with you guys, so I'll have an interactive record of my dreaming habits related to this game. I myself am having a hard time as to how they were so close to home, and what they mean for my seemingly inevitable downfall. Before I tell this, I have to let you in on a piece of relevant information. In the 4th grade, I used to play the recorder, like every single person who went to fucking grade school. Congratulations. Every kid had to learn some musical skill, and I liked wind instruments because of their method of play, appearance, and sound. No, people just liked the wind instruments because they were fucking easy. Because the only wind instrument you fucking knew at the time was the recorder, which is an incredibly easy instrument to learn.
Very easy.
Now, on my hand, I preferred the fucking piano. Why? Because I started playing piano when I was fucking 5. That's why. Anyways, such is the irony of the instrument that has caused me all this grief. Buddy, if this happened to anyone, it would be ironic, quote-unquote, in that state. Because everyone fucking learns how to play the recorder. I learned how to play the recorder, and I already had a musical skill in my piano. Mind you, I was much better at playing the piano than I ever was at fucking playing the recorder.
The recorder's pretty much all I knew. Oh, I kind of get it now.
In my dream, I was playing the instrument in a dark room. I was my 4th grade self, just coolly playing Mary Had a Little Lamb. How the fuck can you coolly play a theme like that? I'm sorry, a song like that. I'm sorry. Out of nowhere, I began to cough. I had choked on some blood that had materialized within and around my recorder. Now, I'm actually going to read through this part rather quickly because while I would love to tear this shit apart, I've had stranger dreams myself that I've legitimately been afraid of. So I'm actually not going to really, criticize this too much. Anyways, and it covered it and soon filled it. Blood began to pour in great quantity out of all of the recorder's holes. It soon began to float in mid-air and hover. A few seconds passed, and then it struck me in the chest. It had impaled me, going directly through my heart and every other vital artery one could think of. How this happened, I have no clue. Because there's one vital artery that's in your fucking thigh.
Sure.
Maybe it stabbed itself and then just exploded inside him. Maybe that's how.
Possibly.
I woke up, the sheets plastered to my bare chest with sweat. I was completely fine, not a scratch on me. As I sat there in bed, afraid of how I'm sure the game did this, or maybe it was just me losing my sanity. Probably the latter, although either one is pretty fucking stupid. Worst dream I had. My parents taught me sex through interpretive dances. Dream ended with a dude with a large penis for a head. His balls were his chin. Oh, Jesus. I have more BDSM type dreams, although they're not like good. And it sounds like it more specifically. It's difficult to explain. It's a lot of torture. It's a lot of getting tied up. It's a lot of stuff you would see in BDSM, but it's legitimately frightening to me and very nightmarish. For one, I'm claustrophobic, so stuff like being tied up is actually extremely, extremely fucking frightening to me. In fact, I would probably shut down if I were legitimately tied to something or to myself for a long period of time. I was once tied to a fucking chair, and just only by my wrists, and I flipped because I couldn't get off. I couldn't get myself free of them, and I was legitimately I was legitimately just freaking out and bawling. You have quite the knowledge of BDSM, my friend. It's not really that difficult to understand as a thing. It's literally it's so general, and it's pretty much just torture porn. I mean, that's literally what it is.
Pretty much.
Anyways, moving on. Okay. I began to hear noise coming from my laptop. It was closed, but a faint muffled humming sound was clearly audible. I warily approached my computer, the machine almost looking alive. I then opened it up. It was a picture of a Super Mario Bros. 3 Raccoon Mario sprite on a black backdrop. He was chained up by his legs and feet. Oh shit, here comes the BDSM that I was just referring to.
Oh shoot. Alright.
Congratulations to me. And the chains reached outside of the screen. Blood whistle sat as the centerpiece of it all, through Mario's chest. The tune of the blood whistle played over and over, a loop that only exacerbated the sound within the walls of my psyche. I tried exiting out of whatever this program might have been, but the window wouldn't close. I eventually had to take out my laptop battery, which didn't sit too well with my OS. Or you could have just used your fucking task manager. That's an option too. Luckily, I didn't lose any files. Now for the gameplay. No, fucking delete it while you still have a chance, you fucking idiots. God, you know what? You deserve whatever's coming to you now. I'm sorry. Like, just that's the easiest time for you to just say, okay, perfect, delete. No, you're not gonna do that because you're a fucking idiot.
There are too many idiots in these stories, man. Gosh.
I was on a weak imitation of the World 3 level map. The water was none other than blood. Scary. Ravenous fish jumped out of the water. Looks of primal hunger on their faces. There was something off about Mario's map representation that I noticed right away. Along with his raccoon tail, the blood whistle was now a permanent fix. Wait, what? It was on a black background behind the Mario sprite, so I couldn't see the outline. Never mind, that would look stupid as hell, but black's a better cliche. Love me, I'm edgy. This entire fucking creepypasta is Out of the Edge, the fan fiction.
Out of the Edge.
Out of the Edge, the movie, the game, the fan fiction.
I watched the movie.
Now experience the game. And now you played the game. Now experience the fan fiction. Intense close up.
I'd rather watch it. I'd rather watch the movie in 3D.
Anyways, his skin had dulled a little from its prior shade of gray, now more outwardly noticeable. His mustache now had dots of red clung to it as well. Oh boy. Without my or Mario's control, needless to say, I was moved to the first underwater stage. A cherry red tint absorbed the entire screen. This was to be expected, as the water looked blood-ridden from the outside as well. I swam down the left side of the level to get a fire mushroom. A fire mushroom!
Fire mushroom.
A fucking fire mushroom. Good.
Good. No. Shit.
Good. As soon as Mario got it and his outfit changed, he got an evil simper on his face. What the fuck is a simper? I'm gonna look this up. What the fuck is a simper? Is that even a fucking word? It is. Smile or gesture in an affectedly coquettish, coy, or ingratiating manner. You know, you could have also used smirk. That's another much more common fucking word.
True.
I'm calling it now. This will end up with Mario drawing. You mean drowning? I'm gonna assume you mean drowning. I think you're right. I actually think you're right. Everything in this is so easy to telegraph, though, so I mean, yeah. He looked at me and said, "Revenge, yes?" I'm sorry, wait a second. Okay. Revenge, yes? I confirmed his suspicions. I confirmed his suspicions, and then we set off for the danger that looked near. The fish cast malevolent gazes at Mario as he swam by, incinerating them. His normal, happy smile returned. So did mine. The annihilation of the carnivorous critters didn't last long before both Mario and I faced a hellish dilemma. Hold it! So, you get so crazy upset and you're just filled with this insanity, towards Mario. But as soon as it's anything else that happens, you're perfectly fucking fine. And sure, you could make the argument that they deserved it, but at that particular moment, none of the fish had done anything for you to warrant doing this shit.
Shoot. I have no idea.
There was a large fish with rows of razor-sharp teeth. Below him were 2 power-up blocks, one black-looking and one purple-looking. I assumed that these were supposed to mean red and blue. Obviously, there was no progress from this point without finding out what these blocks had in store. Why? Mario's expression changed back into its gaunt appearance as that he has had for the majority of the game. Knowing I had no other choice, I dauntingly hit the block that was black in appearance on the left. The fish swam around from its position on top of us and began to tear off Mario's limbs. Happy things!
Yeah.
By this time, a group of fish had congregated around the entire screen. Their laughs were deep and short, registering as barks for the ape. Oh, so now all of a sudden the sound processor is a fucking limitation. Okay, sure. Mario's unable body wobbled as he bled out, spewing black across the red. When he finally died, the big fish began to laugh. After a couple of seconds, Mario's limbs regrew. With the blue block remaining, I hit it to get this all over with. Okay, so the Porky Puffers are going through an angsty phase. Got those teeth extensions that his parents didn't want. Yes, true, Ron.
True.
Bubbles stopped coming from Mario's mouth. God damn it! Here we go. Yep,
Okay.
I thought you were right. I thought you were right, Woofle. He cried out for help, but that only made the problem worse. He sucked in tons of water, his hands around his neck. His face began to grow from gray to blue in a matter of moments. He kicked and fought, but he only wore himself down. Getting angry, he began to incinerate random fish that had gathered in the crowd. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Underwater theme, reversed and sped up. Let's go.
Alright.
The fish began to laugh louder. For every fish he cared to kill, 2 more appeared in its place. After a while, he just gave up. I watched as Mario uttered his last gurgle on World 3, the blood whistle stabbing and taking him away. I saved and quit with haste. See you all tomorrow. Wow!
Nice.
Fucking exciting shit right here, as you can tell.
See you on the next, what was it? Well, shoot.
June
Okay.
10th, 2012. Campus police gave me a visit today. Apparently one of you had reported my comments related to suicide and claimed I was insane. Really? Who the hell could have thought of that? You seem like
I
a perfectly
wonder.
normal and respectfully reacting human being who hasn't been a hypochondriac this whole fucking time and literally overreacted to a fucking game, a fucking ROM on a fucking computer.
Gee, I wonder.
As a result, I have eliminated all personal information from this blog. I located the person who reported me and banned him. I also have an IP tracker, so don't any of you try that. Speaking of followers, 50,000! How many days had this run again? How many
no
days?
idea.
Like fucking 5? Yeah, 5.
5.
5 days. Cool. So you're literally telling me fucking 10,000 followers a day, and actually not even, because the first 2 days you only got 5,000 total at the end of 2. So hold on here. So you're telling me more than freaking like it's like 15,000. You had like 15,000 followers a fucking day from that point. What?
Underworld.
Seriously, what subscriber bot are you using? And can I please have all the code to that so I can use it myself? Holy shit. Let's do some math.
That's great.
45,000 divided by 3, 15,000. It's 15,000.
Sure.
Campus police gave me... Okay, whoops. I'm sorry. I had never expected this page to accumulate so many this many active viewers. Bull plus shit equals 10.
Sure.
Wherever this popularity or notoriety came from, I am grateful. Now for today's gameplay. After today, oh boy, I'll be lucky to finish this game. I wish it wasn't 210. I really, really, really have to hit the sack most likely. But god damn, I want to finish this. But I'm still fucking... It's like 9 pages away. Princess Toadstool's letter appeared after the previous screen from World 3 faded out. She was squirming and shifting around. Bowser's hand covered her mouth and nose, but it was easy to see the fear in her eyes. They darted left and right in stark true fear. Bowser continued to have that sadistic smile on his face as he struggled with her. After about a minute and a half, Peach began to change. Her eyes grew an ominous reed, not red, as she pushed Bowser's arm away with inhuman strength. She cackled like a loon. Blue veins bulging so noticeably that they were clearly visible through her white satin gloves. Bowser then began to cower in timidity. The text on the letter said only this: Blood whistle, hear its cry. Peach. Yours truly, Peach. The letter scene was abruptly cut off and the World Forest level select map was brought into view. Goombas and Koopas of all sizes appeared, furious and hungry as ever. This addition made sense. This was the giant tiny world. The shown enemies would be dimensioned as such. The normally green grass was withered and dead. The small patches of water were blood. Mario still was in the fireball fatigues that he donned in World 3. When compared to the other worlds, the map view for this one was vastly less disturbing. I would go as far as to call it tolerable. Mario moved towards 4-1 into whatever nightmarish scenario this stage had to offer. The stage had the usual kink shame, of any level in this game. The sky was black. Someone needs to kink shame this fucking fan fiction in the skies.
Amy can do it.
Which made the white clouds vibrantly contrast. A reverse version of the ground level once again played. The wood, as it had been before, was decaying and wasting away beneath Mario's feet. The pipes were faded and cracked in various places. All of the enemies still possessed the same carnivorous looks of their inner game counterparts. There was, oddly enough, a startling abundance of them. Koopas and Goombas danced around in a ritualistic manner. Mario was visibly petrified as he tried to avoid them. Oh no, Braun! Boo! Mario was visibly petrified as he tried to avoid them, my arrow keys keeping them inches away from his life. Oh no. Amidst all of the din, there hovered a solitary power-up block. It was regular in appearance, nothing was outwardly off about this, which greatly surprised me. Not knowing what horrid item it contained, I bumped it in blind vein. That maybe it could help me. You can most likely infer from the intonation I made in the preceding paragraph that I was completely mistaken. What appeared next is what I dreaded. That damn whistle. It was standing there, blood washing over it as it rose from the yellow square. It sat there, almost beckoning my name. With the imposing enemies, I knew I had no other choice. I took the weapon and from its place, fruitlessly hoping for the best, readily expecting the worst. The on-screen foes ceased all activity. Their faces returned to a normal bank state. Not blank state, bank state. For 5 minutes, they stood in place like this, not moving a muscle. I jumped around and tried to kill them, but to no avail. It's almost as if they were frozen within the confines of time itself. As if specifically for them, all interstellar and physical continuity came to a careening halt. Then they began to move. After the first couple that did it, I realized what truly was going on. This was a mass suicide.
Oh, jeez.
I wake up in the morning, I'm triggered. I open the closet, I'm triggered. I put on my clothes in the morning, I'm triggered. I brush my teeth, I'm triggered. I comb my hair, I'm triggered. I put on my shoes,
You're really triggered.
I'm triggered. I love that the pitch bend in this song sounds exactly the same backwards as forwards. Yes, I take a shit, I'm triggered. I mean, the thing is that I actually get somewhat triggered by suicide, but this is like freaking stupid as fuck. Most of them just jumped in the nearest hole, but others performed incredible feats of acrobatics and medical possibility. One Koopa was bashing his head in on a pipe. Another Goomba jumped 6 or 7 times his own height, turned around in the air, and sent blood flying everywhere and with a great splat. Blood is not fucking scary. Soon all the enemies were dead. Their remains were spontaneously upchucked from the trench below. A grisly mixture of guts and gore littered the entire remainder of the level. Mario shuffled through the remains, horrified, with tears streaming on his face throughout. The random deep bassy tones played with nothing else to accompany. Realistic, squishy sounds were emitted every time Mario took a step in the scattered carnage. He continued to cry for the duration of the level. The whistle faded into view and followed Mario a few inches above his head, like a pestilential virus. After he cleared it, of course, the whistles went straight through his chest as Mario was headed to World 5. The game has a habit of putting me where it needs me to be, so I closed the window without saving. Witnessing all of that death really racked my nerves. What? Sure, it might be a game, but with the things this game has had to present to me, I'm starting to lose my perception of reality. It's a fucking game on a fucking ROM in a fucking emulator. What the fuck is this?
Oh,
Freaking my perception of reality. Okay, here's the perception of reality. That fucking ROM hack is fake. And what you're actually fucking, sitting on is real. Apparently,
yeah.
I guess I just have this weird headcanon that he never gets up from his chair. Ever throughout the entirety of this. He even goes to sleep on it. I'm starting to wonder to myself, what is real? What is a tiny computer? These two things are quickly fusing into one. The lines are blurring. Pretty soon, days will start fading together, and by then I'll have lost all sense of reality. I hope to see you all tomorrow. I don't know how much longer I can put up with this game. No, it's not a game. I couldn't tell you what this is. Okay, I'm gonna stop on June 11th here because I'm actually really fucking tired. I need to go to sleep, and it's already 2:15 in the morning. So I'm super glad. I'm super glad with everyone who decided to show up. For the stream. Today was an incredibly awesome stream day. I mean, holy hell! I can't even think about how how much attention these streams got. A quick question for Braun. I know Woofle already kind of answered it and was like kind of like okay, but a quick question for you, Braun. I am considering monetizing my streams. I already have my channel monetized, but streaming is different monetization. I was wondering if you are would be okay with the monetization of my streams, because I do realize that I could possibly really gain some money, you know, from the consistent viewership, even if it's, you know, just a bit of spare change. I can at least, you know, take that in and try to even bring it towards a 3DS capture device, because that would be sick.
That'd be nice.
That would be really sick.
Sick stuff, man.
I mean, I'm not expecting to get much ad revenue unless I really, really started, you know, advertising this elsewhere, which I may or may not do.
Maybe.
I had 8 viewers at some point. I
Yeah.
literally have
Yeah,
no
I
way to
kinda
pay
know.
you for anything. No, not paying me. I just get the ad revenue from the fucking from just the stream being monetized. I was just wondering if you are happy with consistent viewership that I've been getting with these streams. It seems that there's a pretty decent enjoyability factor that I'm getting that I really didn't even get much with the gaming, surprisingly. It's funny how that works sometimes. I definitely
Sure,
want to get it.
honestly.
I'm gonna make that $200 goal, man.
You have to make that goal.
Absolutely.
Let's-
I do hope it goes well too. Anyways, for now, I will be saying so long. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for enjoying. And please spread the word, man. Spread the word of this channel, if anything. I mean, because I mean, even just a subscription, you can get the live notifications for when I do go live and that shit, and it's cool, you know. It's pretty rad.
Yeah, I get 'em.
It's pretty rad, and I would appreciate the hell out of you if you could get people who might be interested in my content and bring them over. Anyways, for now, this stream is going offline. So good night, everyone.